What the fuck? Rude. It just keeps going. It keeps going.
It just keep doing that until like.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys, so today is the last day of my slumber party. And it fucking sucks because these two bitches won't be here anymore.
I gotta go work.
I know. It just sucks. Okay, hi doll people. This video is coming so late because I've been sick. I'm still sick and I actually don't feel the greatest. But after watching my girl Libby's video, Wino and Dolly's, I was like, okay, bitch, you got to get the fuck up. You've got to make this video because Libby mentioned things, lots of things, and there's so much depth to what she's talking about that none of you will actually get because you weren't here. But I get it, and it was almost like we were having a conversation through the camera because everything that she said made perfect sense to me. And that love letter fucking killed me. Like, it was perfect. I was like, oh my God, Libby. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to lose track of things because a lot happened. There was a lot of stimuli. And today would mark an entire week that my girls haven't been here. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, my brain is doing the thing. Today would mark a week since they were here. They were here last, whatever, you guys know what the fuck I'm saying. But so I went to go pick them up at the airport, and I was super fucking late. Technically I was on time, they just landed early, but I was late. But when I seen them, I dashed straight to them, like full on fat man running in a Barbie shirt towards my friends. And then we had a moment right then and there. We had like a full hug moment in the airport, looking like crazy people. And then we proceeded to wait for a fucking bus that took more than 25 minutes, which I could not stand, so we took a taxi. And then it's something interesting. Picking up Libby and Summer at the airport and watching them experience the city. Experiencing the city through someone else's eyes can be liberating for you all over again. Because I remember when I first moved here, and I moved here in the winter, 30-degree weather. Imagine, you've never been to New York City. You don't know what the fuck 30 degrees feels like. And you're a Floridian southern kid. No one can understand what the fuck you're saying because Ebonics is a real thing, you know? And like, it was just a moment. It was a moment. Like, I remember, and I know exactly what Libby is talking about coming to New York City and seeing how everybody is dressed and feeling like a fucking hobo. Because I had that moment. I thought I was this super fashionable, you know, gay kid. Because where I come from, I was super fashionable, but you don't know shit about fashion until you've been to a fashion capital. And New York City is a fashion capital. So yeah, it was just watching all of their experiences just reminded me of my own. And this weekend has been challenging for me. Not challenging bad, and it had nothing to do with my friends per se. It had a lot to do with me. In a clip that I'm going to show you guys, because I didn't shoot a full video, and we intended to shoot a video together, but there was so much going on that we never got a chance to do that. But in a clip, you will see that they were here in the doll space, sitting right over there. Like, they were in this room where I'm always at, you know, and they were enjoying each other, and you know, we were enjoying each other's company here in this space. Hi doll people, it's like dumb late at night. No, it's not dumb late. And I'm hot
And my friends are here.
Hey.
Hey.
They're in the doll's face. That's so nice, right? And I would like to share with you guys my gift giving to them. First of all, though, they all gave me really beautiful gifts. And I haven't even gotten into all the shit that Summer brought. So, like, she brought her whole fucking house. So,
Half of it.
whatever.
That meant a lot to me. Mainly because I haven't done that in years. Years. I have a serious issue with opening up to people and allowing them close. I've been hurt. We all have, you know, the whole spill. I'm not a victim. But me not being a victim also has a side effect of being very cold and being very standoffish to people. As a matter of fact, I don't struggle from anxiety, and I don't struggle. Oh my god, there is a huge fucking fly in my room. I hate flies. I like actually hate fucking flies. Oh my god, and it's massive. Did I kill it? Oh my god, I didn't kill it. That was such a dumb reaction. I killed the fly with my iron. There is a dead fly on my iron. I'm not even fucking editing that out. Anyway, so, I mean, like I said, being hurt, not being a victim, just means that you're paying more attention to what you're doing, who you're talking to, who you're allowing close to you. And that sometimes makes me very cold, and I put myself in a situation where I can never actually get genuinely super duper close to some people. And it's not for lack of trying, it's more of when I notice I'm starting to get really close to somebody, flight risk. Like, I'm out. But after being with my wonderful husband, Corey, and seeing the way that he maneuvers through life, he has got such a rejuvenating way of dealing with people and communicating with people. And one of the things that my relationship with him has always shown me is that other people deserve a chance, and that other people, the new people that you meet, aren't the people that have hurt you in the past. So it's okay to allow them close to you. Give them their fair chance to be a fantastic person to you or a shit person to you. And so that's what I've been doing over the last few years. And this past weekend was a big step for me. I am very self-conscious of my neighborhood, not to New York people, but to people that have never been to New York. Because people that have been to New York and people that have lived here or grew up here, they know how dirty New York is. It's not a neighborhood thing per se. It's just New York City is dirty. It just is, you know? And people that aren't from here or haven't lived here, they don't always get that. So I feel like they might see the grime of New York City in my neighborhood, which is actually not that bad. You know, comparatively, it's not that bad. And immediately equate that with the person that I am. Because people do that. I mean, people do that. So I was really worried about that. And I told them all of that. And my girls are actually really a really good group. Like, they're so sweet and they understand life. They do. They have a perspective. All three of them. Amy, Summer, and Libby. They all three have a perspective that I can get down with, which is why I invited them. So I had them up here and I had them in my space and it was fantastic, and I didn't feel any negative way while they were here. I felt very comfortable, and it was in that moment that I knew that I'd made the right decision. I'd allowed the right people to come into my bubble. And that made me feel so good. Okay, so I feel like we're in Starbucks right now, so you probably can't hear me. But I want to let all of you know that this is not the BJD retreat, okay? It isn't. This was an invite-only slumber party that I put together just to hang out with some friends because the BJD retreat was not happening. I do this all the time, actually. I have personal doll meets where it's invite only because I want a specific kind of people around me because there are no classes. It's centered around doll friends, but we're just friends hanging out. Think girls' night out type situation, and I do that for a whole weekend. I usually do it for my birthday, and I usually don't vlog it because that's how you have the best time. So yeah, at the BJD retreat, we were going to go to the BJD retreat, but it got canceled due to lack of interest. Like, literally only 2 people registered or whatever. So we figured, well, fuck, since this is not gonna happen. Well, I figured, well, fuck, since this is not gonna happen, and there were a couple people that I absolutely wanted to meet this year, I was like, okay, I'll just pay for that person to come down here and we'll chill. And then Summer was like, well, I'm coming up too, so, and then it turned into a whole thing. What are you excited to see at the thrift store? What are you looking for? What?
Tiffany Taylor. Amy, what? Hello?
What are you really excited to see?
Yeah, I'm excited to go thrifting. Huh? To see in New York? I've seen New York. I live in New York.
This is Secaucus Junction. Secaucus Junction.
That sounds like something you need a medication
I'm
for.
excited to see New Jersey.
You're excited?
Sure. Okay. All right.
Libby! What are you excited to see? Are you looking for something at the thrift store?
No.
You're just going for the ride.
She's gonna look for Summer and Tiffany Taylor. There you go. And we ended up having this really sweet slumber party type situation, and it was really, really nice. Guys, we just left the thrift store, and all of us are super fucking happy.
I got Halloween stuff.
Look at what Libby found in the thrift store for me. Isn't she just too fucking cute? Look at that smirk. Oh, I can't wait to clean her up. And her outfit is really nice too.
Oh, wow.
Oh
These
my
are like
god.
mommy made.
Aw,
These are like, but these are rats.
Oh, you found a bunch of clothes?
Yeah, they're like
Oh
all
shit!
old
Where did
mommy
you find
made.
clothes at? I didn't see that.
Hanging up on the thing.
It does. I have elastic. You put it on your head.
Ooh. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, show that to the camera. That's nice.
Oh.
What stitch? Do you mind if I what stitch is that?
Looks like a clamshell. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
Scallops
it's a
type
clamshell.
This is a little ideal sweater.
Beautiful.
It's got a little tag in it. Very cute. Pepper is probably hers. Yeah.
What the fuck? I need to start putting sequins on my crochet stuff. That's awesome.
What, this green thing? Or
This.
Here.
I'm here for this. This is nice.
You can have it.
I low-key want these to be leg warmers for Tachibana.
That would be cute. That's cute.
Oh, did you bring your blanket with you?
Not. Yeah.
It's like a cheap costume for a doll.
It is
It's a witch's costume for a doll. That's fantastic. Or
Perfect.
maybe a dog. I don't
69
know.
cents or something?
Yes, $1. It's cool.
Knit pants.
See, I can see this on the dolls.
There's like a lot of tulle in here. Oh, it's a hat.
Oh.
Look at that smile.
Here is some kind of shawl or something that goes with this.
Hold up. Oop. Vintage crocheting, guys. If you find it, get it and respect it. Somebody worked on this.
That makes me a little butthurt. Oh, so that goes.
Guys, my girls, but you guys are women, and I'm here for that shit. Amy, your creativity is actually beyond me. It really is. And there's nothing wrong with me saying that. I recognize that your taste and your doings is in a world that I will never meet. And that excites the fuck out of me. You're such a genuine person. It was so easy being around you, and it's so easy talking to you. And the night before the whole slumber party, I was like over here fucking melting down. And I just want you to know that that phone call meant so much to me. And yeah, it made me that much more excited to see you. And I love how down to earth you are. I just love it. I love it so much. And I love you, Amy. You were very missed. You were so fucking missed. Summer, girl, you know you're my girl. You know you're my girl. You always will be. I am so happy you came to New York City and had this moment with all of us. I was really fucking nervous. I was so nervous that you weren't going to be able to come, and I was so determined to make sure you got here. I want you to know that you are my friend, okay? And there is nothing about you that would ever be a problem or get in the way, okay? And I know that we had a little spit spat because I got annoyed and you were freaking out. I get that. But I told you then, I'm going to tell you now. I accept you for absolutely everything you are. A brilliant mother, a fantastic friend, a fierce competitor in the crown of pettiness, girl. And I love you, okay? I really do. And I'm so happy that you came up here and you had a good time. And I'm going to let you talk to all the people about your store, girl, because you needed that. Libby, I actually don't think you realize just how much perspective you gave me as an individual. Everything you do, I look at in a different way. There are a few people in the doll world that I do look up to. It's Ann Picaro, Libby, and then I don't know if she would be in the doll world, but my mother. there's something that's so intelligent and so human about who you are and your mind and the way that you communicate your existence to other people that I really admire. And it's done so effortlessly that even you don't pay any attention to it. And that's what I admire the most. It's that kind of person that makes it easier for me to be who I am, and it makes it easier for me to breathe around you and around other people. It's just, there's so much that you said over the weekend that I paid attention to and thought, shit, you know, like epiphany moment. So really, bitch, really, I'm in here trying to get deep. New York. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to, oh god, I think there's a booger in my nose. Shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do a separate video when I'm feeling a little bit better and go over some of the things that they brought me. Summer brought so much shit, girl. Like, Summer brought a lot to the point where I had to so here we are. I mean, she gave me so many things. It's hard to go through it all, but this drawer is a pretty deep drawer, and I had all of my yarn in here. I moved all my yarn out of here just to put the baby clothes that will fit my Patty Play Pal and my other companion dog. I brought so much stuff, and I'm so grateful. Libby also gifted me an oracle deck, which I didn't know I needed until she gave it to me. Like, I'm so into that shit. It's beautiful, and I might have to do a flip through for you guys. This is a head, a Fisher-Price head that Summer gifted to me and all of her stuff. Body is one that we picked up after coming back from the thrift store. And then this yarn, you can't see it's being washed out so bad, but it's like a fuzzy green yarn. This yarn was gifted to me by Amy. So altogether, this doll is our weekend, essentially. The message in the video comes across clear, but actually doing the video is kind of difficult because I don't really know how to explain everything in chronological order. This video is ridiculous, and it's okay. That's okay. Our weekend was ridiculous. In the words of the Dollatarium, that was a sandwich. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. What was your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part?
Was it the peeping Tom moment we had last night?
Turn the light! I was ready for it to happen in New York City. Right? Like, that would be the whole day yesterday was my favorite. The whole weekend. I can't.
Right? How about you? Summer. Your legs look really good in this shot. Just saying. Work, bitch! Cat. Ow.
Yes.
Yes. Just yes. Yes.
I love, like, okay. I got two things I can't. Because the people, y'all.
What people? Which people?
Just
all of the people.
This weekend, fucking Amy.
Right, Amy. Amy, we fucking missed you. Amy. Titties.
Also, Obscura.
Yeah.
That was.
I love the gothic shop.
My favorite part was definitely
not Revolution.
You guys both took pictures with the gargoyle, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I have two favorite parts. One, when Libby went into that Starbucks bathroom looking all nice and like
She came out with her hair all fucked up. She looked like she needed all the therapy.
And the other favorite part is the night that the cannons were firing off.
The cannons were firing off. Libby is the gassiest human being, just like my fucking husband. We had bad takeout pizza or whatever. And this bitch, I was sitting right here where her legs are. And she goes, oh God, I gotta fart. And then like I get up and I was wearing a dress. And she farted so hard, it blew my dress a little bit. Like, God damn, Lippy. Yeah, meanwhile.
I warned you. I said.
You did. No, it was duly noted. Because it was like half a second it was happening.
Duty notes? What?
Duly noted.
Is this going on Instagram?
Duty noted. Duty noted.
Duty noted.
Is this going on Instagram?
It is going on Instagram.
I'm totally.
Well, probably not Instagram. Probably more YouTube. Because I'm going to make a video.
Please do Instagram.
We're all supposed to be making separate videos.
Please do Instagram so I can bookmark it.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
So fun.
This does not spark joy. Oh, no, I legit had to like look up.
You are not doing that.
No, because I had to look up KonMari folding to fit everything in my suitcases last night.
This does not.
Yeah, Summer got a bunch of shit this
I
weekend.
really hope they let me do the carry-on thing
It'll
with my
be
backpack
fine.
and my suitcase.
It'll be fine.
My favorite part was
These are my
just
therapy dogs.
my favorite part of this weekend was just having all of you girls here with me. We bonded so fucking hard. So fucking. There have been tears. There have been laughs. So many fucking laughs. So I feel like we've been laughing constantly the last 3 days.
There's been gas.
There's been gas. Libby.
Just a lot of incontinence.
Lot of fucking walking.
4
lot of
miles.
4 whole fucking
About
miles.
6 miles yesterday.
Oh, guys, we hung out at the Yarn Lion Brand store. That was
We had
nice.
Parmesan cheese fries.
We did. Summer stole a glass.
Don't out me like that. No, that's
Did you take your glass too?
Amy did.
You didn't? I mean, you do what you gotta. You do what you gotta. Yeah.
I
We
did
had
break
fun.
something yesterday, and I'm not gonna say what I broke.
Yeah, don't, because I actually follow them. don't. They follow me back.
Oh.
Let me stop the video shit.